method that has never been used before, and this is a perfection method. And let me just tell you something right now. This is not a proved method. Okay? You either take it or leave it. If you hate it, you hate it. If you like it, you like it. Okay? This is the method I came up with. And it's going to get you perfected waves. It's not proof. Okay? So, when you're getting waves, there's a couple things you're going to need. You're going to need 3 brushes. Yes, you need 3. Okay? You're not playing either. You need a hard brush. You need a medium brush. You need a soft brush. These three brushes will take you to perfection. Not the particular brand, I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying, soft brush, a medium brush, and a hard brush. And you're going to need all 3. Okay? You need a do-rag. I use sue-rags because I think sue-rags are better than do-rags. I think they just lay your hair out there. So get a sue-rag. Go to sue, that's TSU, rag. Just look it up on Google. You can use that. Okay? You'll need a comb sometimes to lift the hair up off your scalp while you're waving, wolfing. You know. You need a mirror, at least this mirror, and then you're gonna need an actual mirror. Everybody has that. If you live in a house, but how anyway. And then you need some type of moisturizer. This is moisturizer I use. I use all natural moisturizers. You can try this out, or you can use like the S-Curl moisturizer. They made it all natural now, so you can use that one. This one, they have carrot cream, there's olive cream, there's all kinds of stuff you can try out. If you're really looking for that good moisturizer, I'm not gonna recommend one to you because I don't want you to go out and buy something I use and it doesn't work and ain't wasting your money. So just go out and explore. And then you need a pomade, okay? Because it's just gonna help you lay your hair down. It's gonna make your hair look better, okay? Like, the point of waves is waves look good. You're not supposed to go around looking like a bum the whole freaking time. So anyway, this is unedited. There's no thumbnail. There's no tags because this method is only for people who really want to get perfect 360 waves, and I mean perfect. Okay? Yes, my waves aren't perfect, but I know the method. Take it or leave it. Okay? So, this is what you want to do every night. This is basically like 360 standard. But if you don't know it, this is it. Every night or morning, whichever you prefer, you take a hot towel. You put it on each side of your head for at least 30 seconds. Okay? You take your moisturizer, put it in. You can comb it in. You don't have to. You put it in your hair, rub it on all sides of your head, including your crown. You brush it in with the hard brush, brush it in with the medium brush, brush it in with the soft brush. You rag up. In the morning, you can put the pomade on if you want to, or you can just leave it and just like soft brush, you know, whatever. That's the method. That's the 360 waves, how you get waves method. That's how you do it. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you this method. This is the perfection method that I came up with. Okay? It's called the perfection method. Okay? And this is a method I made up, that I created, that's going to give you perfect 360 waves. Okay? Stay with me here. Alright? Okay, there's basically like hair lengths, right? There's a 1, there's a 1.5, there's a 2, there's a 2.5, there's a 3, there's a 3.5, and there's a 4 and a 4.5. I never see people going past the 4.5, but there's always that one person. Whoever you are, I'm sorry. Okay? This method is going to start at a 1.5. See, I've got it all on here. This method is going to start off at a 1.5. Now lower than a 1.5. I don't care how coarse your hair is, okay? Just listen. And this method in particular, if your hair just gets to a point where it just starts turning into an afro, then that's your max. But I'm just going to the max. Me personally, I can't go past a 3 on here. But I'm going all the way to a 4 on this method. I wouldn't recommend going to 4.5. But just seriously. Okay? I'm going to teach you how to do it for wherever your max hair length is. Okay? I'm going to show you. Okay? But I'm just going to go through the method. Okay? For those hair wavers. Right? So you started at 1.5. I don't care how coarse your hair is, how smooth it is. Started at 1.5. Well, let me back up. If you have like really smooth hair, you can't do it at 1.5. So, but still, do it at 1.5. Okay? So you started at 1.5. Okay? From 1.5, you're gonna wolf your hair to a 2.5. Now, let me stop right there. From that 1.5 to the 2.5, you should be lining your hair up, getting haircuts, getting trims, keeping your hair clean. Okay, this doesn't mean go out and look like a wolf. Right? At the end of the day, you do what you want, but I'm just showing you that when you're wolfing, you should really be getting good lineups and trims. Okay? From the 1.5 to a 2.5. From that 2.5, you're going to cut your hair down to a 2. Okay? If you're doing that method every night that I just told you about, by the way, the more you brush, the better your results will be. If you're doing that method every night, from a 1.5 to a 2.5 back to a 2, you should have some type of waves on each side of your head at a 2. From a 2, you're going to go to a 3. From that 3, you cut down to a 2.5. You should have 360 waves by then. Okay. From the 2.5, you're going to go to a 3.5, and then you're going to cut down to a 3. Alright? From that point, that's it, really. From that 3, I can't go past a 3. If I go past a 3, I'll start getting an afro. Okay? But I'm just gonna keep going for those weird people. Alright? From a 3, you're gonna go to a 4. Okay? Here, from a 3, you grow your hair out all the way to a 4. If you need a trim at a 2.5, do so. You get your lineups and everything. I'm telling you, just brush, man. That's all you got to do. Just do the method every night. The waves will slowly come. And the best part is, people will see that you started from scratch. So they'll see your hair evolve if they follow you for long enough. Okay? From a 3, you go to a 4, and you cut down to a 2.5. Generally, that's pretty much it. Okay? You can do that in about 5 months if you do it right. Now that is a lot of hair to grow, but still, 5 months, come on man, you can do it. Okay? That's pretty much it. If you're not looking for like clean, perfected, like no forks anywhere, you pretty much got it. They're gonna be fully connected, but we may have a few forks. But if you did your precise angle brushing, you may not have any forks, which is even better. And I'll tell you one thing, majority of the time, doing all this crazy wolfing I've got here is going to get rid of those forks anyway. So from that 2.5, you may pretty much be done and be ready to scalp and do another pattern. You know? So from that 2.5, you're going to go to a 3.5. You're going to cut down to a 3. At this 3, you'll probably be around 8 months. Now, from that 8 months, this is perfection phase. Okay? This is where the perfection starts. If you just got that one fork that won't go away, what you need to do is you need to get your hair. I'm just going to explain it to you, how to get rid of any fork. If you just can't get rid of it after all that wolfing, you need to grow your hair out more. so that your hair is looser. You'll notice like when you got a lot of hair and you start brushing with that hard brush, your hair is like really loose. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like when you have an afro, you know, how you can pick it and move it around and everything. That's because you got a lot of hair. You know, if you got this much hair, how you gonna get rid of the fork? You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm explaining to you today. All right. So this is the perfection phase for those people who just got that one fork they can't get rid of. But I'm telling you, generally, by that 2.5, you're pretty much done. Okay? 3 to 4. And you're going to go to a 3.5. From that 3.5, you're going to go to a 4 and stay at a 4. You're going to stay at that 4 and just continue to brush and 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 brush. Now, I'm going to tell you how you know it's working. Okay? You ever notice whenever you put your favorite moisturizer in, and you'll put the hot towel. Remember the hot towel. Remember the hot towel. Remember the hot towel. The way you get 360 waves is when you get your hair wet. Okay, when your hair is loose. That's what I'm saying, Wolf. When your hair is loose. Okay. Yes, you can. Yes, you can brush your hair this way and then brush it that way, and that will move the hair around. Okay. But why not just do it the easiest way and just keep on brushing the regular way, and then while your hair's growing out, it'll just automatically fix itself. That's all I'm saying. You know, you can go like this and go like this, but that's gonna take a while. This isn't the flawless connection method takes a lot of time. This isn't gonna take a long time. This is just gonna be based on how fast your hair grows. Okay? You just gotta grow your hair out and brush your hair. You don't even have to brush your hair that much, honestly. That's why I tell people, like, just make sure you brush your hair every day. Some people will say, at least 20 minutes. I'll say at least 10. 10 straight minutes of brushing your hair. That's good enough. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Try it. Just try it. Just try it. What are we looking at? 12 minutes? Well, good, because it's going to be even longer. Because this is only for people that really want the information. Okay? So that perfection method, you're just going to keep brushing and brushing. Like, seriously, if you still got a fork after then, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's beyond my own. Maybe, probably, I'll tell you what. At this point, if you still got that fork, at a 4 with the grain, go ahead and try that flawless connection method and go this way with it and go that way with it, and maybe that will fix it at that point. But I'm saying you don't have to do that until you definitely know that after all that crazy wolfing, or even try from that 4 and then cut down to a 2 and see what happens. You're never going past the 2. Okay? We don't even want to go to a 1.5. I mean, you could. So that's basically the whole method. So I'm just going to run through it really quick so you understand. Remember, every night or morning, whichever you prefer. I do it at night because I'm more available at night. But some people have night shifts and stuff like that. So, at night or morning, whichever you prefer, hot towel. Put it on your head, each side of your head, for at least 30 seconds. Take your favorite moisturizer, put it on all sides of your head. Use a lot, okay? Because you're trying to get your hair wet and loose and moisturized so you can move it around and get it to lay down in the pattern you want it to, okay? You want to brush with the hard brush, the medium brush, the soft brush, rag up. In the morning, you can put your pomade on to keep your hair laid down from when you were laying it down from the do-rag. Because once you take the do-rag off, you don't have it laid down. So you got to use something to keep it laid down. That's why I say the pomade, right? I'll show you at the end of the video. You're like when you're going out for like an event or something. I'll show you like that method. But right? That's it. Yeah. And you just do that every day or morning, whichever you prefer. And you're doing it with this method, this wolfing method. Okay? If you forgot how to do it, just go back in the video and just start. I'll probably like put in the description like when I actually start explaining it, so you don't have to keep like, wait, did he start here? Wait, no, he just said 2.5. Wait, let me open it. Here it is. You know, so I'll put it right there. But that's it. That's the whole method. I guarantee your waves will be perfect. Okay. Look, okay, I understand, My waves are not perfect, so how could he know what he's talking about? I'm telling you. Listen. If you have tried other things and they have not worked, go ahead and try this and see what happens. I guarantee by that 2.5 on number 8. Once you cut down to that 2.5, you'll be done. Guaranteed. Then you can go out and battle and show off your waves and all that cool stuff. Like I said, this is a method that I'm not broadcasting. I'm not going to put this on I'm not going to put this on the Facebook pages. Okay? I'm only putting this on YouTube. I'm not putting any thumbnails, no tags. Just, this is how you get 360 waves. This is how you do it. I just unragged, so I'm about to put a little bit of this on. Just a little bit. You can say put a nickel size, dime size. You know, I put however much I want to. This nickel size, dime size. I'll put whatever I want to. This is a nickel, by the way. But I'm telling y'all, this is the method, and I'm telling you, it's gonna work. I don't understand why it couldn't, but this is the wave building method. This is the wave building method, and I myself have devised this method not from YouTube, not from the people you see on the Facebook pages and stuff like that. This is something I learned from the people around me. Okay, like my father. I learned this. I put the method together from just studying how his hair worked and why he couldn't get waves on all sides of his head, or how he couldn't keep them at least. But and I have cousins too, and I have a good friend who stays with the. Hold on. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but I'm telling you, me personally, I do not, I don't brush during the day. I mean, I do, but I don't have like methods during the day, because I think like people say like you don't have to brush that much. I'm telling you, the more you brush, the more waves you get. But I think honestly, the more that you make it just a small, short daily activity, the easier it is to be consistent with it. When you make it like something that has to be like this long 2-hour brush session, I think that's crazy. Like I said, the more you brush, the better your waves, the faster your waves will come in. That's only speed. That's not progress. That's just speed. That's just how fast they come in. Okay? That's all I'm saying. As you can see, my neck taper is freaking ridiculous. But this is the method, okay? This is how you get waves. I don't care how old you are, how thin your hair is, this is going to work. Now, if you got thin hair, you might want to stay away from those hard brushes. Like I said, I don't know anything about thin hair, but I might stay away from those hard brushes if you had thin hair. But that's the method. Take it or leave it. That's the method. Okay? That's all I got to say. That's it. How to get waves.